Hello everyone, this is to show you how to clamp the blades, the battery blades to the metal cradle here. So the first question I should address is why we need to clamp it. The reason is pretty scientific. The reason is being the battery. If you look at all the spec from manufacturer, the battery, especially in pouch cell, they need to be clamped in a certain torque in order to retain the crystal structure inside each blade. All right, without that clamping force, especially in a big charge or big discharge, it's gonna thermal expand or contract a little bit, and that will decrease the crystal structure inside the blade. Therefore, all manufacturers require you to clamp the battery so that they will secure in one place. So even if there's a thermal expand, it's not going to change the dimension of the crystal structure or the cell, and that will increase the longevity. Okay, and we learned that from our lithium battery. We didn't even clamp it. It's basically just loose and put it on, and therefore under certain condition, the big charge or big discharge or thermal expansion, extreme cold, extreme hot, it's gonna contract and decompress, and it's gonna degrade the battery. That's why in the V3 GT variant, you will see you will require it. We make it more fat or thicker, so that you will require some force to get it into the cradle here. So let me show you how to do that safely. If you're interested in the whole installation video for the Gen 2 and Gen 3, I have a video already, including how to take the battery pack out from the car and put it into the car. But this video just dedicated to install the pack, the V3 GT pack or the nickel metal hydride pack to the cradle. Okay, so first thing first, you want to take out the cradle right here with the nylon end cap here, and you want to start from one side, the side that doesn't have the triangle metal piece. See over here, there's a triangle metal piece. You don't want to start from, you don't want to loosely connect the bolt on that part first. The reason being, when you put on the battery blades, right, if that triangle end piece is on this side, then the last pack, you won't be able to push it down because that triangle is actually protrude or stand out. Therefore, if it's on this side, the last pack, you won't be able to push it down all the way, right? So remember, the triangle always on the left side, so that you can start aligning the battery one by one. Here you go, like so. And also, this bolt has to be really loose. See, just a couple threads into the bar. Okay, that gives you a lot of room to work with. Okay, so let's continue that. And this is a Gen 3, so special blade on number 5. If it's Gen 2, special blade will be on number 10 over here. All right, so let's keep going. And let's see how many space we have to work with. Okay, that's all the space we need. And see, I will be able to slide in the last blade and align it nicely. And if you look very closely, this is a special blade, and it is slightly thicker than others because it has extra wire cable going through this special blade to connect the service plug. All right, so you will see that it misaligned a little bit. Okay, and we are working on another version to prevent this from happening, but to help you with the installation. But before that release, the quick tip and trick is using 2 blocks of wood. Okay, just like that, and then use a clamp to clamp it on both sides. Okay, so I'm gonna clamp it around the special blade. Okay, like so. See? So I make it a line, flush, flush. See how thick it is? It's a fat lady. So let's clamp it first. Oh, wait a minute. I can't clamp it too hard because there are cable going. There are the bar going on top of the blade. Okay, that's good. See, I create a space over here so that I can push this in there. This is the top bar, and once this is in, you are all set. So that's connected. But first I have to find the bolt. Let me borrow this. Thank you. Alright. This is made of very soft metal, so definitely hand thread first. As you can see, pretty easily, you should go in without resistance. And this top bar is actually for Gen 2, but it doesn't matter. Oh. Watch out for those sensor clip. You might got into your way. Okay. And now slowly provide pressure evenly. And check for alignment. Is it still aligned? Yes, it is still aligned. See? Oh, the last one might be poking out a little bit, so let me release it. If you have multiple vise, you can do it on the last one here. Let's just see if we can use hand. Yeah, we can. Yep. Make it align. Align. Okay, let's do it again. Yeah. Secure. Okay. That's 2 bolts. And voila, you are done. See, everything is aligned perfectly. And now you can let go the clamp. You're done. And once you have this, just hold it over to the metal case and install it at once. Oh, and one more thing I would like to mention, if you have a Gen 3, very important thing, the air divider, you have to put it back in, otherwise the cool air gonna escape from the bottom. Okay, a lot of people miss that and their battery died in a year or two because the heat soak. So the cool air for the Gen 3 is coming from the bottom. Without this piece, cool air is gonna escape and you will never reach the battery or cool down the battery that way. So this piece, if it's missing, use a phone to block the air so the air can come in from the upside, right, instead of from the sideway. Okay, so that's it for the installation. Hopefully it helped. Thank you for watching.